Good morning, good evening. So today actually we are going to discuss on Playwright. Actually this is the session 1 and we are going to discuss on the testing tool, nothing but the Playwright. Okay, so here we go. Playwright is a open source. The first point is Playwright is a open source automation library. Maybe you all know that if any open source automation library means it's not a paid version where you can directly install in your system and you can start leveraging that tool features, and you can write the your automation tests against your application. Okay, so Playwright is a open source automation library for browser testing. Actually this will be useful for browser testing and developed by Microsoft. Actually this is developed by Microsoft and launched on 31st January 2020. 6 years ago only it's launched by Microsoft as a open source automation library for browser testing. Okay, so this Playwright is written in which language? It is written in TypeScript. Okay, so next point is Playwright provides the ability to automate browser tasks in Chromium, Firefox and WebKit. So if you have any application like Amazon, Facebook or any application, if you want to automate, then you have to run your website using the browsers. Okay, so these are nothing but the browser tasks. So here we can use the Chromium, Firefox and WebKit. With Playwright we can use these three browsers, Chromium, Firefox and WebKit, to automate your tests against your application. Okay, okay, the next point is Playwright supports programming languages like JavaScript, Python, C Sharp and Java, though its main API was originally written in Node.js. Actually this API is written in Node.js, even though it is written in Node.js and TypeScript combinations, but you can implement with respect to your language. Say for example, if you are if you know the Java language, then you can implement your Playwright using Java language. Means in IntelliJ or Eclipse, in that tool you can install your Playwright thing and you can start work on it. And like that you can use in Visual Studio also, and Python. Say for example, PyChart tool, something tools are there. So there also you can use this Playwright. Okay, the next point is it supports all modern web features including network interception and multiple browser contexts, and provides automatic waiting. So if you see in Selenium, conventional Selenium, you don't have automatic waiting. Okay, you have to implement the multiple types of waiting mechanisms. Okay, so here you no need to implement any uh, waiting mechanism. Rather, you have the automatic waiting mechanism in the Playwright, which is a good feature. Okay, and with this automatic waiting, this reduces the flakiness. In Selenium, we see most of the time the tests will fail due to the flakiness of tests. Okay, so if we have the inbuilt automatic waiting, then we don't need to bother about the waiting mechanisms. We don't need to implement the waiting mechanisms. Okay, because the Playwright will take care of this waiting. Okay, so with that we can reduce the flakiness. And some key features of Playwright. What is the key features of Playwright? Cross browse supports. Cross browse support means it will support the multiple browsers. So we can automate against we can automate with Chromium. We can run our tests in Chromium. We can run our tests in Firefox. We can run our tests in WebKit browsers. So these three browsers will support with the Playwright. Okay, and auto waiting. So first cross browser support is completed. Next auto waiting. Auto waiting, already we have seen auto waiting means we no need to implement any waiting mechanism. Rather, Playwright will have automatic waiting feature for automatic waits for elements to be ready before interacting. So in Selenium or conventional uh, things, what we see the flakiness due to there is no automatic waiting mechanism. Okay, since here we have the automatic waiting mechanism, so the Playwright will check if if uh, before performing any action, it will ensure that the element is present or not on the web page. Once it is present, then only the action will be performed. So automatically waits for element to be ready before interacting. So this is the point. So next, parallel execution supports running tests in parallel for faster execution. Say for example, if I have 50 tests, if it is on step by step, then it will take time. So when my client is asking, it should be completed in 25, 50 tests in less time, then I have to run the parallel mechanism, parallel test execution. So luckily our Playwright supports this parallel execution. So by this, our test will be faster and the time will be get reduced. And the next point is network interception. It will allow mocking, controlling network requests. So these also inbuilt allows mocking. Mocking is nothing but it will read the information from the page. If I want to check any titles or any page information, any content information, when I want to validate, then I have to read the data from the web page. Then I have to validate in our test using coding. I can use any language for coding for validation. So that is the mocking and controlling network requests. So this will also allow the controlling network requests. Okay. And next one is mobile emulation. Simulates mobile devices and touch gestures. So if I want to run my tests using if my application is allowing to run my website in mobile devices, it will also provide the mobile emulation. We can see this in later sessions. Okay, so the next one is Playwright. So if we come into some technical part, so Playwright test extends the capabilities by providing a test runner that allows developer to write and organize their tests in a more structured and scalable manner. An example test using Playwright test might look like. So if I want to write any test, then I can go with this keyword Playwright test. What it will do, it will extend the capabilities by providing a test runner that allows developer to write and organize the tests in a more structured and scalable manner. Okay, so here we can see an example using this Playwright test. Okay, so CONST test require Playwright test. So generally this is the first line we use for our Playwright test. Okay, so next the format or the syntax will go like this one. Test, basic test, asynchronous. We can go in detail what is this test title or this one or async. What is async keyword more in the next sessions. So just right now you can remember the basic syntax. So also we can use await. Await means since we are using the automatic waiting, then we have to use the await mechanism. So it will be inbuilt automatic waiting will be implemented, and here these lines will be executed. So what is the first line? Await page dot go to http mysite.com. Say for example, if we can put here amazon.com, facebook.com, google.com, we can access any website. And here what I am doing, I am expecting the page to have the title is equal as my home. In mysite.com, I am expecting when it is navigated to the home page, I am expecting to have the title as my home. So this is the basic syntax using the playwright test. Okay. In this example, a test is written to a, in this example, a test is written to navigate http mysite.com. So here the test is written in such a way to navigate to mysite.com and checks the title of the page is my home. So here this function will be used to have title. Function will be used to validate whether the title is my home or not. So this is all about the session 1, guys. So in session 2 we can go into some more points and we will start with our tests. If possible, I will go through using coding. I can use Visual Studio.net or any coding tool. Then I can show you in the code how the tests will run like that also. Okay, thank you.